viewers. As you can see, currently we are in Kitise in Makueni County in a place called Kadhuenzeni. We are here for a field trip, a field supervision trip. We'll be visiting some of the outreach youth champions who are doing a project here in Kitise. So keep watching, walk with us. It will be interesting for us to go to the field and see what the youth are doing, running their social innovation. In the outreach champions model, the OICs work with at least 20 households in the area in which they are running their social enterprise. We just arrived in one of the households who is the beneficiary of the Efsoyc project. We'll be able to see the sunken beds where the OICs are running their social enterprise in this place. So you can walk with me. So what the OIC have done, he has done some sunken beds, but at the same time, he has also used a shade net to ensure that we are able to save as much water as possible. As we have said, this is Kitui, this is Makueni County, where it's a dry place. And basically you have to innovate around how to save a lot of water when you are achieving the same production. So this is the sunken bed. Yes, and yes, you can see we are meeting the OIC who will be able to give us a quick highlight of what he's doing here with the household.
My name is Calvin Sotieno. I'm one of the OICs that is doing a project in Makueni. So what we've been able to do is that our initiative is called Inua Mwenzako Initiative. We are working on sunken bed, doing sand hydroponics. So basically using sand to grow vegetables in a sunken bed. As you can see around, they look like beds, right? Okay. Yeah, so we've been working in this region for the last 6 months, and we're working with 24 households. And more than 24 because we had other outsiders who saw it good to adopt our initiative as well. So we've been able to do a lot of trainings to the community members, a lot of linkages, and also collaborating with Kitise Rural Development, we've been able to achieve a lot as a team. So here we are at Martin's farm, one of the beneficiaries of the Inua Mwenzako Initiative project. And we've been able to make 10 beds. You can see we have different kinds of vegetables. We have kales, we have onions, we have carrots, and spinach, dania, and all those kind of vegetables that we can have around.
So my name is Martin Mutisia. This is our home. We stay here in Kitise, in Makueni County. This Kitise Kithuki ward and within Kadhuenzeni sub-county. So this is our farm. We have been doing this together with my family. Actually, began this as a proof of concept. As you can see, there's a larger small farm again, which is still part of the proof of concept. Where we are trying to do different crops because this area is usually arid or semi-arid, and we've been relying on rain-fed agriculture. And so we realized it was not very. We were putting a lot of time, effort, investment, and we're not getting returns. And now, after engaging with different experts, we thought we need to move to now irrigation. And we've said before we do, because we have the land is available, before we do a larger scale farming, we can start with something small to just see whether it's working and what works well for our type of climate or type of soils. And so we began with the different crops other than vegetables before. But now, as we were doing this in the onset, when we were doing this, I met one of our neighbors here who had been into a training where Otieno and Jacqueline were training them on, they called sunken beds, sunken beds, yeah, with a shade net. Yes. And they gave me a brochure from the farm and the people who are supporting this, and I read it and I was interested. So they referred me to KRD, Kitise Rural Development Program, where Otieno and Jacqueline were based, and I met them, we had a conversation, and we came here, we visited, and we started. And so we chose to try a variety of vegetables so that we can then see what does well. We didn't want to sure what to work. And so we did kale, 2 types of kale. We did carrots, we did onions, we did, and some of them did well. Of course, now because I'm working and I work in Nairobi, then I'm not just the same like my neighbors who are there present. You know, I think this kind of farming requires also presence, because every time morning you can come and check what is happening. You can do timely intervention if there is any attack by any types of insects. We are hoping, because we are trying to seal any entry points to keep away insects and do like organic farming. But somehow it was not very easy. So like the door you see, there's some space there. So I was told at some point that we were getting some insect attacks, and he came, Otieno came, visited, advised what we can do, and we tried to spray them. We were also having excess water at times. This net is 55%, that's what I was told, in terms of how much water it allows to come in. So some of the beds were able, like this one now, I was able to get a lot of water, and the crop that didn't do very well. But for kales did very well, and looking at where we were coming from, even if we didn't get, we're not selling yet, but we are sure of the crop we are having now. First, we have vegetables. I was doing this for mom, who stays here as well. And also for us, when we come, we can be able to carry back to Nairobi. But crop that we are sure of, because sometimes in the area we are living in, you are not so sure the food we are eating, how it is, some is grown near sewerage, and that's with water which is not very safe. So we are sure of the crop we're having. We've made some lessons, we've learned some lessons in terms of like how to restrict a lot of water coming to our beds, and also the manure, because initially we did only sand, just pure sand, and we only top dressed with the manure, organic manure. But we're seeing like some of them may require some a bit more. Like now, onions have been going. Even I look at my neighbors who did some more manure. The roots have gone down. There's only sand there, so they're not coming as fast. So we want to see whether we probably do some dressing with organic soil and some maybe poultry. Here, the poultry manure is much better. We keep trying and sharing a lesson plan with our neighbors, and back to Otieno for people who want to go to scale. But now we also, as you can see behind me, we did a pan last year, a 5 million liter pan, which is now full. So this farm down here is we want to upscale. This was a proof of concept, as I said. So if now that you see this bananas is coming well, sunflower and such for our dairy. So we'll do much more than the horticulture. But now that we have water and we also want to do a bowl just here, we hope to do more farming in the next coming. One challenge that we faced as farmers is lack of extension support. There are many farmers who want to, like me, I have a passion. I'm an engineer, but I have a passion for farming. As you can just see around me, I want to farm. But I haven't really gotten the support I require in terms of people who are experts in vet or in agronomy and such. So it was very timely for them to get that support when they came on board. And there are many farmers who are having the same challenge. That means there's an opportunity, even for business, even for someone to be able to do that as a business, because people we are willing to pay if I got someone who can be able to give me the support to get returns. If I don't want to get this kind of harvest, you see. So if someone was able to work with me, even when I'm far away, like I say, working, I know someone is coming and advising, you need to do this and this, and then I get returns, then I'll pay. And beyond Martin, there are many other Martins who are willing to pay for service. The government has been trying to provide that support, but haven't quite yet received it.
Kitise Rural Development is one of the CBO that is doing a lot of projects around, training farmers and also supporting them with farm inputs to be able to do the projects. One of the challenges is the terrain. You can see this place is too interior. Sometimes you have to use things like motorbike to penetrate through the interior region. And now the pest, we have the fall armyworm that has spread from the maize and now is attacking our vegetables, yes. But what we've been able to do is that currently we are spraying with the pesticide, you can call it, it is called Escort. Yeah, I think it's controlling the situation, and in a few weeks' time we'll have a good result.
We are in a different location, still in Kitise, Kadhonzwendi. We'll be visiting a different household where the OICs are doing a demo farm, and a number of farmers will be meeting for a conversation, and we'll be able to have a talk with the farmers just to know what experience they have had in the last 7 months that the Efsoyc project has been running in Kitise area. And so walk with me as we get to visit to have a conversation with the farmers who will be waiting for us right from here. And we'll come to learn what experience they have had in the last few months. Hapa nimeingiza Kikuyu. Yeah, so yes, asanteni sana. So right here is where the Outreach Youth Champion has been doing their training. We have Madam Margaret, who is the chair of the entire 20 households that has formed a cooperative. She will be briefing us on the experience she has been having, and typically they always do their training under this tree, as you have said, right? Yeah. So thank you so much, tumefurahi sana kuwapata na tutaendelea kuwajua zaidi.
Welcome again to another project site where this is Mama Margaret's farm. Mama Margaret is one of the most active members of the group. She's the chair and you can see what she's been able to do. Behind me, or beside me, we have other farmers of the group, members of the group. But now this is a sample of Mama Margaret's farm and this is what she's been able to do. She's one of the farmers around who's been able to implement a lot of projects with various stakeholders. So this is Inua Mwenzako project which she's been able to do.
Mimi ni chairperson wa hii kikundi. Tuliungana na Inua Mwenzako wakatufunza mambo ya kupanda mboga, na iko mahali pengine tunapanda, lakini hii ni yangu ile nimepanda mwenyewe. Inatusaidia wakati wa kupikia. Nikipika usiku na kuja na chuna naenda kupikia. Nimepanda pilipili hoho na spinach, na hapo nyuma nimepanda tree nursery, na kupitia kwa hiyo masomo imenisaidia sana na imeniinua. Nimepata pesa, nataka kununua tangi ili niweke ile maji iko kwa pump pond ndio inisaidia wakati wa kiangazi. Sunkendi imenisaidia kuokoa ile pesa naendea mboga huko kwa soko. Imenisaidia sana. Hiyo pesa nilikuwa naendea mboga naweka kwa kikundi, kwa savings, ndio inisaidia wakati mwingine. Kwa hivyo naambia wanakijiji wajiunge na mimi wapande mboga kwa chicken garden na wapande miti kwa sababu ya environment.
Yes, I would like to conclude my remarks by saying that Efsoyc project has helped us a lot as OICs in the field. We've been able to grow our networks. We've been able to network the community leaders, other non-governmental organizations, and CBO.
Yeah, so it has been an amazing day doing our field visit here in Makueni, visiting Kitise OIC group, and basically also interacting with the farmers from this area who have been able to benefit from the training by the Outreach Youth Champions. So to us, we are looking forward for the growth of this kind of programs that are grassroots based, that will be able to realize the goal of enhancing food security for the households at large and of course the nation at large. And thank you so much. It's been a pleasure being with you. Thank you.